Welcome back to Rising Star 2, episode number 53. We're continuing on now into the month of February, and Rodney has just given us a call with some local gigs. We have Lydia Harp Stadium, Madonna Vella, Ted Caldwell with the $10 per ticket. I always like that one. Sam Driscoll, that's just the 5K, so no, we can say no to that one. And there you go. That's 2 in a week. Where the heck are the others? Are they not until March? Yowzer. We'll keep them on task. I could definitely use some more options. We need one more day to practice our 2 latest written songs. And there's another call. Lydia Harp, yes. Madonna Vella, yes. Ted Caldwell, but without the $10, we'll say no. Sam Driscoll, no. Alright, that booked us up a little bit more, covering the next couple weeks. Let's go ahead and turn that back to product endorsements for a short little while here. And we're going to make our way quickly through. We need one day of practice all. And then I can go back and write our next couple of songs. Meanwhile, we're down to number 650 for Hello Nike. Just over 1,000 units sold. It's definitely not making us a lot of money these days, but it's definitely not without at least some purpose. Lydia Harp Stadium for today. Up in Seattle, we only get to play 6 songs, so let's go ahead and clear the set list. Start from scratch. Liberty is still down for the month of February, so it's Nature, Tyranny, Hometown Pride in nationally. The low energy thing is done. We are back to normal on that part. History is always in for the state. And so we do have a few negative attitudes right now. Quite a few, actually. We've got Liberty and Travel. Quite a few songs that are Liberty and Travel, so that's going to rule out a lot of options, and only 4 positives with Hometown Pride, Nature, making those up. I think we might want to add... Oh no, we only get to play 6 songs. Hold on. So we have plenty of new ones. We need to avoid negative attitudes. We need to avoid play skill not being good enough yet. So we'll start from there. And that gives me 4. 2 low energy ones. I'm not sure if we can do enough damage to do that. We'll see if we can. Huge crowd for this one. Let's hope that one of these new songs does well. Make sure her purpose, okay. Attitude's fine. Our popularity is decreasing. Wasn't it up to like 22.5? My heart did decently well there. Nothing else did. I think my heart was okay. 40,000 XP. My heart 0.24. Say Amen was the only other one that even gained anything. How good was my heart? Had a lot. Oh, we weren't burning enough energy on the first 2 songs, so we don't know exactly how it went, because the songs we were playing weren't good enough, didn't do enough damage. My heart only gained 16% on interest. Her purpose is gaining like 26. So no, it's not going to be a hit. It's just the only other one that did okay on the day. But it would have gained a lot more than 16% if it wasn't for the fact that we were starting from 58% energy instead of 40, where we should have been, where it wouldn't have had a punishment involved. They might actually like it. We'll find out on our next gig. As we're arriving in Portland, I did level up on the previous day. Performance 78, writing music's in 83, practicing's in 86, We can definitely put 1 point into each, but what do we want for the additional point? Probably play scale. That's the one lagging behind the most. And not just from this screen, right? We saw it as we rotated through. Now, we are not going to have a massive crowd today. It's going to bring things down to a more manageable. So we don't know that Death of a Bachelor is a 0. We don't know that Emergencies is a 0. The last gig was a mess. We do know that My Heart, holy crap, it did well, but is it a hit? That we're not sure of. So we need to clear the air around My Heart, play some songs we know, and test that one specifically. Then we can go back to testing the others. So we're gonna open with like Her Side, Slap Nobody Later. I was gonna do Night and Chromie, but they're both negative attitudes. Spotless Hour to the Pigs we know is pretty good. Tilt is definitely good. Okay, known quantities before we then get into My Heart. Now what comes after, I'm less concerned about, so now we can kind of get back into these. We still can't gauge what's going on because Desmond breaks a guitar string playing Her Side. Popularity 0.07. My Heart 1.05. I think we finally have hit number 2. Yeah, Her Side only even got an audience love the performance with the error that happened to occur during. Most of the audience danced to this song. It has a lot of potential. We have hit number 2. We have hit number 2. We finally have something to headline the album here in a couple of months. I'd really like to find another one, obviously, but it's about damn time. Year and a quarter with nothing. Hundreds of songs written. Death of a Bachelor and Last Hope. What did they do? 0.02? 0.02 would probably tear up those. They're both 0 buzz, 50K. We are right back here tomorrow. Could have walked. Be nice if it allowed that option, but I get it. There's a level up along the way. My Heart is gaining at a rate we've never seen. Her Purpose comes nowhere near that. Her Purpose was a hit, barely, right? We've seen the threshold being just below where it was. My Heart is way above that threshold. We played in front of 6,000 people and got a full point of popularity in one gig, one time playing the song. They are going to love it. It's going to get to a 100 very quickly. It's going to help us gain popularity very quickly. Only 6 songs gained today, though. I'm sure some of that has to do with some of our old ones, which Her Side is no longer even like them tapping feet. Oh, it's Her Side. It's not Her Purpose. I need to compare it with Her Purpose. But Slap Nobody Later is now the weak link. And then Say Amen. How bad was Say Amen? 0.03? It's okay. Everything we played today is okay. Okay, so Mackenzie leveled up. Hold on, before we decide, we need to see what our maximum benefits are here. Stage presence is a 97. It's about to max out. Writing music's an 87. I'm gonna finish off stage presence and be done with it. So Mackenzie, let's take the double. That gives us a 100 with bonuses. We will never take another point into stage presence, treating it as if it's a 100. And that means we're going to start doubling up on playing and writing music, which are not quite balanced, right? We got the 82-82, but then it's 82-88. But with double points, that'll max out here fairly quickly for Mackenzie. She's level 41, so she's going to level up, 9 more times? 18. She'll get there. She's going to just get there to a 100, 100, 100. She'll have a little bit left over, actually. She'll have a few points left over that we can put into, I guess, writing lyrics for her by the time she maxes out, if we ever get around to that, and I don't think we will. But hey, we're now just 2 months or 3 months away from writing our album. We have our hit. Oh, I can't really compare it with Her Purpose other than what's the audience reaction, right? What's the note? Because the popularity is maxed out. It's at 100. To have played My Heart twice and have a 2.34 and the buzz already be at a 9. We only get to play 6 today. Let's clear the set list. Start from scratch. I do want Her Purpose today for a comparison. What are we even dealing with here? Oh, it's going to be a nice big crowd. Well, let's give them something. I can't play Cinema Roll. It's out right now, but we could definitely play. I haven't played Tilt in a long time. Completely changed my mind. I want to see how Her Purpose versus My Heart do. Somebody just leveled up again. My Heart gets a 0.43 today. It's definitely not the 1.0 kind of thing, but how did it compare? Identical. But how does it compare here? 27% each. 27% each. They were the same. I think the difference between early days Her Purpose and My Heart is that the band has some popularity now, so we can gain popularity for a song faster. They have identical 27% interest gains. Desmond and Maggie both leveled up on that last gig we were playing. So we're going to get our even balance for Desmond. For Maggie, let's make sure she's not maxed out somewhere. She's at a 93 on performing. So we'll give her the one of each. Might as well rename Maggie to Haley Williams at this point. We're also just about to exhaust ideas when it comes to our Emo Trinity +1. Ain't It Fun? Our final Paramore song. And while a cover, one of the all-time greats, Bohemian Rhapsody, final song for Panic at the Disco, and that concludes all 4 bands. So we are suddenly done, but at the same time, I'm kind of fresh out of ideas. I've been rolling with the 35s, the occasional 35s that I have in either the riff, rhythm, or melody category, where I've been able to take a 35 and a couple of 15s to then take a max lyric and get a 100 quality song. But all of a sudden, I'm out of those, and I'm out of the 25s in riff, I'm out of 25s in rhythm, and I'm down to just a couple left in melody. Meanwhile, I'm also out of 20s in melody, so I potentially have 2 more songs, but there's only 2 rhythm pieces left, there's only a few riff pieces, and there's only so much that can piece together. So I think I'm going to start looking at some 95s or 90 quality songs to continue the trend, but really realistically, we're talking about maybe 2 more songs maximum before I'm totally out of ideas that could produce a 90 or better quality song. And with that, for the moment, I'm not ready to shift to a new band name just yet. We'll wait for our next episode to do that, which means we're going to be back to the generic AI songwritten titles, beginning with Gawk. And we did get a 100 for this one, by the way. Alright, I put Ronnie to work to book us some more gigs. Keith Grimm Stadium, Lucy Walls Arena, Rodney Abner Arena, Sam Driscoll Theater, but there's the one I like, the $10, and Ted Cardwell Theater, $10. I'll take that as well. And there you go, we are booked up for the next little bit. None of that happens here in February. We have to push into March, but I like how this is looking. It's a Monday, Tuesday gig, and then a Monday, Tuesday gig, and then a little bit of time in between for a Thursday, and there's your beginning of April. I think that's probably all I need. We are going to, somewhere right around here. We'll need to see what we write in that stretch, if it's any good though. So, but for now, we are very good until the kind of the last moment. The slide continues for Hello Nike, only 724 units sold, all the way down to 685, but we're sitting on 460,000 in cash. Almost everything is maxed out. It's about 1 point away from being maxed out, and we are also 1 day away from our next gig. So we'll take 1 day, select all, and hit those back to a maximum, and we head down to Eugene for our next gig with 7 new songs ready to play. 7 new songs ready to play, and no negative attitude for any of the 7. Novocaine, 8 new songs, but Novocaine is still negative attitude. Speaking of, March. Nature, Tyranny, Hometown Pride, no change. Okay, Ted Cardwell. We do have a couple bands playing with us today, so I like that. And we get to play 12. We get $10 per ticket. We are slipping. We're back down to a 22.08. That thing, we're back down to a 22.08. That's going to obviously rise soon with the new album, but we need to clear the set list, start from scratch. We need to try some new songs, and then of course My Heart 100% needs to be in the mix. So we will go Miss Jackson, Girls, Girls, Boys, Made It Fun, Bohemian Rhapsody, My Heart, Gawk, Miss Them Now, When It Rains. We'll go back to some oldies, Sugar We're Going Down, Sherry Is Calm, wrap it up with Tilt and Decode. Oh, I miscounted at the end. Decode was a little bit of an error there. Girls, Girls, Boys did pretty decently at 0.1. My Heart, 0.95 though. There's your standard bearer, and nothing else gained like it. Miss Them Now at 0.02, probably the weak link. Miss Jackson didn't even gain, and neither did Sherry Is Calm. So those 3 need to go. All right, day 2, Rodney Abner. We get to play 9 songs today, which we just tore up 3 of the 12 we had played the day before. So we could really kind of get a repeat of everything if I can make the math work on this one. We are second in line without the ornament. That's not going to be a very large audience. Maybe 12K is about all we can count on for this one. Those level ups are definitely coming fast these days. We're getting a lot of XP with these large audience type shows. My Heart, 0.45 leading the way. When It Rains got a 0.04. Nothing looked particularly weak today. Gawk, When It Rains, yeah, they both got 0.04s. That's okay. That's not bad. I don't think we need to necessarily tear up any of those. And so Enrico has leveled up. Let's check his bonuses. Practice is a 78. Stage presence is an 83. Songwriting is a 53. Of course, writing lyrics is his main. So yes, we can still do a 111 for him. So clearly we could still thin out a couple songs here and there. Emergency and Say Amen are on zeros buzz-wise, so they might be the most likely to be torn up right now. And a lot of the ones. We hadn't been short of pieces for a long time, but we also just wrote a lot of songs to get to where we were at. I mean, we just went through probably 20 to 25 songs in the last short while and have kept half of them. That's where we've kind of thinned the pieces out. So realistically, we need a few more gigs to thin the herd of the songs that we do have. And most likely it's these Buzz 0, Buzz 1 kind of songs that I need to spend a day or two kind of headlining those and seeing what the weakest links are and tear them up. 0.03 was not bad, but I don't know, maybe those two that I just played, maybe I do need to let them go. But we're now a month away from writing the album and then heading out on the tour. So the end is nigh, but not here yet. That's going to do it for this episode. I'm a Decathlon Gamer. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Have a good one. Be safe out there. Bye for now.